The days following September 11th, 2001 left us with the need for a sense of healing, a symbol to bring us together and to help us move forward. It would come 10 days after the attacks, in the first baseball game to be played in New York City when the Mets took on the Atlanta Braves. An iconic moment that would lift the hearts and the spirits of so many of us.
Andrew Jones on the run. This one has a chance. Home run!
I remember just watching videos of Mike Piazza hitting a home run at Shea Stadium and the place going absolutely crazy. It almost felt like they were bringing the country back together.
It was a sign of hope for Chris Cannizzaro, who was only 11 months old at the time. It would serve a deeper meaning in the years to come. It was on September 11th when his father, Brian, was among the countless heroes who raced to the Twin Towers and lost his life on that fateful day. A dedicated firefighter with FDNY Ladder 101 in Red Hook, Brooklyn. He was only 30.
It definitely changes you as a human to have a father and unfortunately lose him at a young age and not really get to know him. It's tough for sure, but it kind of just drives me to be the person I am, and I just want to make him proud.
The loss, which was also felt so deeply by Chris's mom, Jackie, would bring mother and son together to form a powerful and emotional bond as both began a somber yet new chapter in their lives.
I go to her for every piece of advice or if I ever just need to talk or anything, and she's always there right by my side.
A new beginning was presented to both of them a few years after 9/11. Jackie would remarry, and for Chris, his stepdad, John Harkins, would serve as a guide, mentor, and dedicated father in the next stage of his life.
He actually introduced me to baseball when I was probably like 4 years old. And built a batting cage in my backyard.
Baseball would eventually be among the driving forces in Chris's life. A Staten Island native, Chris is now a D1 college baseball player for Bucknell University in Pennsylvania, which is where he spoke to us via satellite. As co-captain of his team, he led the prestigious College Patriot League in batting average last year. Despite the extensive recognition he gets for his athleticism, Chris never loses sight of where he came from. The left fielder makes sure his father's initials BC, the words never forget, and the date of Brian's death are always scrawled across his cleats and baseball caps.
This dark day in history gets further and further in the past, so why do you think it's so important to keep the memories alive?
They're all heroes and they deserve all the credit in the world. Sometimes they don't get enough credit or they're forgotten in these days. So for me, I want, the younger generation and everyone in the world to kind of never forget what they did that day and just to always be remembered for the heroes they are.
Chris is now a student-athlete brand ambassador for the Tunnel to Towers Foundation. And just as Mike Piazza's historic home run inspired a nation, Chris is hoping to inspire others to share and preserve the memories of those we lost on 9/11.